live. I've came down with the severe case of I have no fucking motivation-itis. I really want to die right now. I am so bored. I just want this quarantine thing to be over. I know it's like 5 months in and I shouldn't be waffling on about this crap stuff now, but I just want to get this out of the way. I am so bored and I cannot be bothered with anything, literally. But that's aside from the point of today's video. You clicked on this video because you wanted to see me roast an obese simp. Now, just to get this out of the way, I don't think he is a terrible person. I just think he is an absolute utter simp who makes his content like revolved around stuff that will get him attention from females. Like, it's obvious what he's doing with that, but like, I like him, like, in some aspects, because I hate like some of the people who he hates. Like, he hates Caitlyn Bennett. That woman is just the most punchable person ever. I don't think he hates Katie Hopkins, but you probably have heard of Katie Hopkins. She is an absolute nutter. But yeah, that's aside from the point. Again, I always go off topic in my videos, but yeah, he seems like an okay guy. But the main reason why I made this video is because of this recent video about Izu. If you don't know who Izu was, he was a man who tragically took his own life because of a false rape allegation. Now our friend Jorobe over here is all for being on the female side. I can respect that. But if you're on their side when they're on the wrong and you try to make them seem like the right, you are not the bigger person. I mean, you look like the bigger person because you look over 200 pounds. I know you made those videos about body shaming, and I like to body shame. I don't know why. But I'm just waffling about some random stuff. That's my videos, basically, just waffling about shit. But yeah, Jorobe, he's just a hypocrite, basically. If it's something bad that's happening to him now, he thinks it's fine, but just because it's female, because he wants the attention and seem like the nice guy and the ally, and he just sides with them, basically. I'll show you the clip of him saying that Izu, like the person who falsely accused Izu of rape, was an okay person and it wasn't her fault. Like, this guy is dumb.
This is the one and only video I'm going to be making about Izu. I avoided doing so before because so much of the information on TikTok was completely wrong, but it's grown to the point where I have to address it. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Izu was a man who TikTok is saying was falsely accused of rape and then killed himself. And people have been trying to use his death to force feminist creators to talk about false rape accusations. But here's the thing, he was never actually accused of rape. He was accused of sexual harassment. And the thing is, those are the only details that we really know. He was accused of sexual harassment and he ended up committing suicide. And what sickens me is that in an effort to make whatever point they were trying to make about false rape accusations, they actually dragged his name through the mud even further, causing more harm to his family who is already grieving. And yes, when someone makes a false rape accusation, they should go to jail. Now let's keep that same energy for all the people who do rape other people, but don't go to jail. Suicide is a tragedy, so stop using that tragedy to push your own personal narratives and let the family grieve.
His main point of the argument is that we need to let the family grieve. But if I was part of that family, I wouldn't grieve. Well, I would grieve, but the main priority would be getting justice for him. And that is something that he does not bring up once. He doesn't think that this poor guy needed justice for what her actions made him follow up to do. He thinks that the family are prioritising breathing, but no, like, let's be for real, they will want to get revenge. I would want to get revenge. Anyone would want to get revenge. But apparently Jorobe doesn't. But and I also want to say, he literally throws up screenshots that are from, like, there's two different screenshots. There's one called the rapist list, one the sex offender list, and he just throws up the ones, not sex offender, I mean sexual harassment list. Yeah, he just throws up the ones from the sexual harassment list and shows that one, because apparently Izu was on both the lists, which were both false. None of it was true, and Jorobe is throwing up manipulating screenshots to try to change people's perspective on the whole situation and trying to numb down the situation. And he also has used in the past that it happens far less to males, but that's like saying if there was a murderer that killed one person, you wouldn't arrest him, and if there was a murderer that killed 5 people, you would arrest him. Like, you'd want to arrest them both. Everything needs justice.